Hi guys, here we are, still at the Adam and Eve in Norwich. We've just recently done a fantastic reading with a Franz Hertz, German mercenary from the Ketz Rebellion. And sitting here, Tina's tuned in as she does. And who have you had come through, Tina?
Well, as we were talking, I just saw this image of a woman. Right, and the way she's dressed, she has some flagons in her hand, which are a big sort of like tankers that
Yeah.
we're bearing.
Yeah.
Right, and she just came out with these in her hand. Right?
Yes.
So, like that was like a time lapse.
So this might be the woman who's been associated with this pub. There has been a woman
I don't
in
know
white.
the stories. She's
No.
not in white. Definitely not in white.
Right. Okay.
She's got clothes on they would have worn around the 15th, 16th century. That's what I'm going to say.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
But they're very low cut. Obviously, she's got buxom.
Okay.
She's very buxom.
Buxom.
Buxom. That's the word for it.
Okay.
She's a buxom woman. Very pretty. She's got ringlets sort of like in her hair.
Yeah.
So it could be 16th, 17th century, 15th, or any.
What age would you say she was?
She's a young woman.
Yeah.
I'd say she's around 26, maybe a bit older.
Do you think she's associated with this pub here?
She used to work here. She's a
She
barmaid.
used to work in this pub. Okay.
Right, okay. So can you give me your name, Dan? Well, I'm getting Mary, so I'm going to take it.
Okay, well, we'll see what we might re-ask that name again. So it's a Mary.
Oh, that's what I got, first thing I got anyway.
Yeah.
Mary.
And what would the surname be, Tina?
Finney.
Cinny.
Finney. F.
Finney. Okay, slightly unusual name, isn't it?
So she come through with, you know. Okay, well, while you're here, Dan. I think I'm getting a horrible scene here.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was accosted. When I say accosted, can you tell you what she showed me?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I can see us like dark, and I can see a gentleman in a dark trimester, hat, sort of thing, what they wore at the time.
Yeah.
A dark cloak. I can't see his face very well, so he's got the thing up.
Okay. His collar's up. Yeah.
And she was cleaning up or something.
Okay.
She was got, yeah. Yeah, she was, yeah. Bless her heart. Don't really want to say the word, but yeah, I think she was assaulted.
Raped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And strangled.
Right. Murdered.
Mm.
On the premises, Tina?
Yeah, I think it's outside.
Oh, really?
I can see it outside.
Was it at night time then?
It's night time, definitely.
Yeah.
Because this used to be an inn, you got to remember that. So there are
Yes.
travellers coming and going.
So she was clearing up or something like that?
Yeah, I can see her,
late
like-
at night.
Clearing up, picking these flagons up off the table.
Yeah. Did she
Okay,
know the
darling.
man?
No. Well, she spoke to him, but he was a traveller. He was a traveller coming to the cathedral. And he was drunk.
So had she been serving him all night,
Yeah,
sort
she's
of thing?
been talking to him, laughing, joking.
Oh,
with
I
him,
see. Yeah.
Sitting on his lap like they did in them days,
Yes.
And they did, to get him to buy more drink and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Sort
yeah.
of like Floyd. Go out there, gal, get you out and,
Yeah.
get you.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so yeah, she was talking to him throughout the evening and he thought he was in there.
Yeah.
But he was drunk, so I'm not
No
excusing
excuse.
that.
No.
But she was pushing him away and he got angry. So what did he do with you? Well, he left. I think she was just found in the pub next day or something like that.
Right.
That's what I'm feeling. I'm not
Yeah.
feeling he took her anywhere.
No.
She definitely died in and around the premises.
Right.
Wow. Oh, God, bless your heart. Yeah, she's only 26.
And is she the one who's known for haunting this pub?
Yeah, she's still cleaning up, moving the but
She's the
they
ghost.
have things what keep moving around. That's her.
Yeah.
Still doing her routine.
Yes.
Like glass is being moved or even smashed on the floor.
Yeah.
Things like that have been happening in there.
Yeah.
I don't know, I ain't read the story, but...
No, but
I
that's
don't
what
know,
she's
but I
been
can't see
doing.
it,
It's
but
the
I
ghost. So she's the ghost of the Adam and Eve.
Oh, of course.
Or one of them.
Yeah, because she was so young, she had a lot of life, she was cheated, she had no children, she didn't get married. So it was very hard for her to accept that she...
Did she have a boyfriend?
She had many. She's laughing.
Okay, perhaps the wrong question to
Admirers,
ask.
she go, admirers.
That's the right answer. Thank you. Yes, that's
Many
what I meant.
admirers. She was,
Yes.
she was a very attractive woman.
Yeah,
Slim, you know, a nice
yeah.
boxer.
Where did she live then, Tina?
Whereabouts did you live? Not far, down Magna Street.
With her parents?
Yes. Or mum, her dad. I think her dad had died.
Did she have any brothers and sisters?
Yeah, she had a younger brother and a younger sister. And she loved doing this. She loved this job.
Yeah.
And she'd get little tips and stuff, and you know, for
Yeah, I'm sure.
yeah.
And did who was on the throne at the time, Tina? If we can try and get a date. Or has she got a date, a year when she died?
Well, I'm getting George, so that's not that far back, is it?
Have we got a year then, Tina? Is she able to tell you a year?
There's 17. I just get 17, so in the 1700s.
Okay.
So that would have been George, first
Okay.
King George. Yeah, this is the time that she's telling me that the world was expanding, you know, and they're already in America, you know, so
Yes.
they're getting lots of visitors coming to the cathedral. Lots of travellers just come to Norwich for trade, and he was one of them. This guy, though I cannot see who he is,
Right.
I can just tell you what he had on, but I cannot see his face because he's got this cloak thing, what comes right up here,
Like collars, do you mean?
and his head was down, yeah,
Yeah.
hat was down.
So he's
So
keeping
yeah, we're talking
himself.
about, yeah,
He's keeping himself
late
well.
1600s, early 1700s is what we're
Okay.
talking about here. Yeah, definitely.
And what was the owner like then? What was he like? I'm assuming it was probably a man.
Smithy.
Sorry,
She said Smithy.
Smithy.
Smithy is what she said.
Was he good person to work for?
Yeah, but he was a bit grabby too, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And how many people worked in this pub?
At her time,
Yeah.
5.
Wow.
There was a cook, there was a stable hand,
Okay.
there was a couple of bar people, and the owner. So about 5.
So they had stables here then?
Yes, there were stables.
So coaching in.
Yeah.
And was it a busy place?
Very. She was very busy. She's going to tell you what, some of the clergy used to come in there and have a few as well.
Did
so,
they?
Yeah. Only a pint of mead, but yeah.
Yes. Well, they had a stressful job, didn't they?
But yeah. So
She enjoyed her job. She
so it was
enjoyed her
literally
life.
murder, and I think that's probably in history. It's got to be in history somewhere, isn't it? That she was.
And what was Mary's greatest regret then, Tina?
I didn't get married
Yeah.
and have children. That's my greatest regret.
And how does she feel about? She's able to move
She's
things.
not in a white dress though. She's in like a colours, you know, but it's quite not finery. You know, quite
No.
simple, basic, and you know, she would have worn the dress a lot of times before it got washed. sort of thing,
Yes.
you know, she's telling me that, so
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
that was pretty. There's like straw everywhere. You know, it's just like
Straw on the floor and
Yeah,
that sort of
straw
thing.
on
So
the
it was
floor.
quite rough and ready. It's not what we imagine a pub being today.
No.
Anything like it.
that's for the spills, wasn't it? You know,
Yeah.
straws on
And would that be packed, that pub then?
it could, yeah, it could be very.
Because it's a very small
busy.
pub. It wouldn't take a lot. I can imagine people spilling out onto the street.
Yeah, they're outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, bless her heart. Oh.
So I was going to ask her, she's able to move things around in the pub.
Well, she's still doing her daily things.
Is she able to make a noise here for us today?
Well, if you can,
Would she like
Mary, I would be very grateful if you can make a noise in the van for us, knock something, you know, whisper or say something. And I can see her picking up a glass and throwing it. So that's happened in that pub, and that's been recorded. So in her ghost, you know, she's picking
to?
up.
Why would she do that then? Is that just to get
to get
attention?
noticed, yeah.
Has she come across any other clairvoyants?
Yes.
And what have they said to her?
No one's ever got. She's not come across people like us who just want to help them on,
Right.
just to talk and you know. So basically, what she said to me. But there's been a lot of ghost walks around here, so people come to the ghost walks because it's part of it.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah.
that's part of a ghost walk.
Yeah.
All this area is, to be honest, because they're so old. You've got the cathedral there; it's been there 1,000 years. A lot of the buildings are still there.
Mhm.
The history, they had the Ketch Rebellion. which is all around here as well. You've had Roundheads fighting with Royalists around this way as well. So, you know, it's got a lot of history.
Has she, has anyone tried to get her to go over?
No. There have been people who go in the pub doing paranormal things.
Yeah. And has she responded to that, Tina?
No.
Why hasn't she responded?
Because she's laughing at him. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. That'd be okay.
No, that's fine. She's laughing at them because they're just...
Not laughing at him. She's smirking like, I can get away with it, you know, they couldn't pick me up, you know,
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
But there might have been one or two noises she made, but she's definitely made a lot of noise and like glasses.
Yeah,
and
she's
moving
an
stuff
active,
around.
almost like a poltergeist in a,
Yeah, but a poltergeist is
but
something
not,
else.
yeah. So was she expecting you today?
No, I don't think she was, but she did come in, so she was standing there quite a while. I was having a cigarette and a coffee.
Yeah.
Still see her standing there.
Yeah.
She had some flagons in her hand.
Yes.
But she was a bubbly person. She was
Yeah.
a friendly, bubbly person.
She was the right person for the job, really, wasn't she?
And she
Pretty
got
and
involved with the clients, if
Yeah.
you like, and
she
how
helped
much she had to
sales.
do, yeah. You know, serving food. I can see her with wooden bowls and some sort of stew in it, you know. Because that was a coach house. That was an inn.
And she's held on this plane primarily because
She's
she's
murdered.
cut down in her youth and felt denied of her life.
Have you got anything messages you'd like to say? We forgot to ask the last one.
I don't know.
Any messages for today, darling? Yes, I have. Do not let your guard down under the influence of drink. That's what happened to her. And
Was she drunk at the time herself
she had
then?
a few.
So that was allowed then?
After hours,
Yeah, okay. She had to do a job then, and she had to be sober to do a job, but...
soberish.
Ish, yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, well, who am I kidding?
I mean, you got to remember the ales and the beers and that then were so weak compared to what we
Yes.
drink today. You
Yeah.
could drink a lot before you actually.
Well, I think back then it was taken as you would water, only in the sense the water was so bad you couldn't drink
That's
it.
right,
So if
yeah,
you want
yeah.
to drink something, you had to drink a
Ale,
very weak,
yeah.
weak ale. And there were a lot of people doing it, brewing it. But there we go.
Anyway, is there anything else you'd like to say? Live your life and enjoy yourself before it get cut down, because I never had that chance to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make sure you live and enjoy every day,
Yes.
and don't give in to fear. Again, a lot of people say that, don't they? Don't give in to fear, because it's only your mind that can hurt you when you're in fear.
She'd like to go over. She's been locked here and been active
Yes,
here.
she do. She's waiting. She knows what I'm gonna do.
Hopefully not going to deny the Adam and Eve or the ghost walkers some entertainment. But then again, I don't think she necessarily needs to be in that situation. She's done her bit.
I hope that when this go out, the owners of that pub are not going to be angry with us for.
Well, at the end of the
day.
day, nobody owns her, Tina. We certainly don't. If you ask her if she wants to go over, and
Yeah,
she
she wants
does,
to go
then
over, yeah,
we're
she
certainly
do.
not going to
She
deny
wants to see
her.
her mum and dad, yeah.
Yeah.
And my sister and my brother.
Can I ask another question?
Bessie, her sister's name is Bessie, she just told me.
Okay, can I ask another question? Is that pub also haunted by any other spirits? Is she aware of that?
No, she's just aware of her own space. wasn't
Yes, okay, so there could be others she wouldn't know. Okay, that's fine.
she? Okay, darling.
Sorry.
So now we're going to set you up. Right across where the spire is up there. Okay, that's what I'm being pulled to. See
What, the
spire?
chimneys?
No, see the cathedral spire. It's behind the chimney, you move out to see it, that's where I'm going.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So. Let's look up, darling. She's rubbing her hands, she's excited. Okay, look up and let the light coming down. You see it all opening up. Spirit's waiting for her. Ready to embrace her home. And her clothes are just dramatically changed into really bright and lovely bright colours and really nice. She looks really beautiful. Got ringlets in her hair now with little. That must be 17th century with little bows.
Right.
It's like she's gone from being like a poor person into.
Dowdy and.
And this is happening more and more, so I'm getting things different now.
You're seeing more, aren't you, Tina?
Yeah, everything's coming more clear now.
And it's almost instant in a lot of ways as well. Your gift is getting stronger.
Okay, so she's in the light and she's now ascending. She's got an angel with her.
Has she?
God, yeah. Yeah, angel helping her go up. I ain't seen that before. I've seen Archangel Michael do it, but not an angel. This is an angel.
Okay.
Because she was innocent, you know.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's innocent, really, yes. Yeah, she's up there. Mum, straight away, first person.
Yeah.
Yeah, embracing her mum and her brothers and sisters and her dad, because her dad was dead at, at the time, and her mother was quite poorly. And they're all there. So I'm seeing again some lovely imagery of her heaven. And it's a beautiful place with hills and flowers everywhere. Springtime, there's blossom. She must have died in springtime. There's blossom. And I can see the castle.
Norwich Castle?
Yeah, so that must have been her heaven. She wanted to go to a castle or something. I don't know.
It's just there.
But it's not built up. It's like it was when it first built, big hills. And
a castle on top of a mound in the middle of
in the middle
countryside.
Of the countryside, yeah. And that's exactly what it looked like at her time of death. And that's what she said. Always, I want to be a princess, I want to live in a castle. So she's got that wish, bless her heart.
Ah, yeah, I see.
She went like that. Thank you so much. Like that. And she's gone.
Ah, nice one, Tina.
Yeah.
Well, we did hope to try and connect with the spirit of a lady who was here. We didn't know much about her. We don't tend to do too much research. Just whatever comes through. So we were able to do that. And another tragic ending for a young girl, which is quite common actually, isn't it, Bab? But she seemed to be a really nice person, didn't she? Quite a bubbly person, and
she was a young girl who's enjoying it,
Yeah, and she gave a good description of what life was like in a pub in the 17th, 16th, 17th
I think it's around
century.
1700s, yeah.
She gave a good idea of what was like, what was expected of her, and a good reading. Wow, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. The unusual thing there was the angel that you saw.
Yes, there was an angel with her, so guardian angel.
We did have that with Ranworth, didn't we, Tina? Do you remember with Selby, Thomas Selby? An angel came in, but whether that was for the young boy...
No, that's for him, wasn't it?
Or him.
I would have let the young boy over, if you remember.
Okay.
That's because he completely turned from one being to
Yes,
another.
he did. He went from the personification of evil, and I don't think I understate that by saying that, to quite a good person.
Well, he's learned his lesson.
Yeah, and so maybe something there in similarity there, but we're just sort of like.
So we'll cut this one off.
Okay then, babe. Yeah. So what have we got to do?
Please continue viewing. Please
viewing.
subscribe, please like and share and comment if you wish to do so. Very grateful for your watching us and keep
All your
tuned
support.
in. Yes,
Brilliant.
Thank
Thank you very much. Okay, guys, we'll catch you later. Be good.